Today I'm going to show you how to build a raised bed garden. Raised gardens are an inexpensive way to provide clean and natural fruits and vegetables for you and your family to enjoy all year round. Today we'll focus on the equipment required to build your bed and the ideal location for your garden. Proper planting schedules are very important, and I'm also going to show you how to preserve your veggies so that you can enjoy them all year round. So stick around while I teach you how to build your own raised bed garden. What you need for today's project is a round point shovel, a garden hoe, and a rake. And you'll also need garden timbers or a pre-made garden kit, as I have here. Pre-made garden kits are quick and easy, and I'm going to be able to show you today how to build it. After the growing season is over and you've harvested all your vegetables, now it is time to preserve your vegetables. I'm going to show you how to preserve some tomatoes and a variety of peppers today. Tomatoes are typically grown from early March to late December, and today if you're going to preserve your vegetables, what you need is a large pot of water, tomatoes, a bowl of ice water, Ziploc bags, and straws. Once you're ready to start preserving your tomatoes, you want to first make sure that you have a boiling pot of water. Once it starts to boil and bubble, you want to go ahead and turn it down just a little bit, just so that the bubbles start to simmer. And then go ahead and place your tomato inside. You want to kind of keep it in there for about a minute or so. You can kind of just keep an eye on it. Once you start to see the skin of the tomato kind of start to bunch up a little bit, that's probably a good time to take it out. And go ahead and drop it into the ice water. Once it's in the ice water, you want to wait about 2 or 3 minutes. And right when you're ready, you go ahead and take your tomato off, and the skin will fall right out. So you take the tomato. I like to have a container nearby to put my scraps, which later goes into my compost bin. And the skin just comes right off, real easy. If it doesn't come off this easy, that means you want to put it back into the boiling water. Once the skin is off, you want to go ahead and make a simple slice down the middle so that you can get all the seeds and the insides out of the tomato. Having a cutting board is probably your safest option. Then take a knife and make a simple slice down the middle. You can then take the insides of your tomatoes out and put it in your container that you have nearby. Once you have all the insides ready, then you want to go ahead and put it in your plastic bag and get ready for it to go into the freezer. You want to then put your tomato down into the Ziploc bag. And with your straw, you'll place it over in the corner. And then just go ahead and Ziploc your bag shut so that you get it all the way to the very edge. Once you do that, you want to go ahead and suck all the extra air out of the bag. And there you have your preserved tomato, ready to go in the freezer. I like to place mine right in the door so that I can check on them. Here's an example of one that I've already preserved and it's frozen. This is actually ready for me to open up and dump it into whatever it is that I want to make. Once you're ready to preserve your peppers, you want to go ahead and pick your fresh peppers out of your garden. And the best way to dry them is you can lay them out on a towel just like this, or you could also take your peppers and actually hang them up, usually towards a window with a clothesline to go ahead and dry them out. Today I'm showing you how to dry them out through a towel. These have probably been drying about 2.5 weeks. Once you feel like they're crunchy, and they look like they're still about an orangish reddish color, you want to go ahead and try to grind them. Okay, so I'm going to put it in here, and I use this grinder. Depending on how spicy you want your peppers, determines how many peppers that you throw in. Once you have it to a point that you think that you like to cook with, you can go ahead and stop, and I'm going to show you what I got from this pepper. You really can store them in any kind of a container. I like to store mine in something that seals. So then you just take your ground peppers and you go ahead and put it in your container. And then store it until you're ready to use it.